I'm Greg Harper, otherwise known as the LIHD Answer Man, and one question I get all the time, LCD or plasma, which should I go for? Well, the answer is they're both great technologies. They both get wonderful pictures, they're both high definition, and you can't go wrong with either one. But there are some advantages on one technology versus the other, and let me see if I can help you out. First of all, LCD, liquid crystal display, they're really great on the smaller sizes. So anything below 40 inches, LCD is absolutely the way to go. When it goes from 40 to 50 inches and a little bit bigger than that, it's a toss-up whether you go plasma or LCD. Above 50 inches, though, plasma has an advantage in cost. Now, let's talk about image quality. So plasma has a huge advantage in the blacks. The blacks is the contrast ratio. That has to do with the difference between the white images and the black images. That's what makes your picture look really wonderful. Plasmas, because of its technology, because it is a gas, it's either on or off. If it's off, it is black. And that difference between black and white produces a stunning image. It's also, for price performance, a large plasma is going to be less expensive than an LCD. On the other hand, the plasma is heavier. It also uses more energy than an LCD. LCDs are lighter, but they use a backlight. And depending on the type of backlight that's behind them, that determines the cost. So an LCD that has a fluorescent backlight, a standard LCD, is going to look great, but as you start getting larger and larger sizes, you'll see the contrast ratio on the LCD doesn't match the plasma. Now, there's some new technologies, LED backlighting, that improve that, but those tend to be fairly costly. Other advantage of LCD versus plasma. LCD works really great in bright rooms. If you've got a lot of light coming in the room, LCDs can be really quite bright. But that brightness comes at a cost. That cost is the contrast ratio. So if you're in a really bright room and you want a picture, LCD will probably be a little bit better for you. But if you're in a room with controlled lighting, plasma will give you better blacks. The other issue between plasma and LCD is what they call motion blur. The LCD, because it's a shutter, if the pictures are moving fast, for example, if it's someone running on a football field, or fast motion, the LCD can have some blur, which is why you'd want to get an LCD with a fast shutter speed, like 120 or 240 hertz. Plasma, on the other hand, by its nature, is always a faster shutter, so that doesn't happen with plasma. So, end of story. I hope I haven't confused you too much. LCD, plasma, both wonderful technologies. LCD, for me, I will go for something smaller size, 40 inches below, I'll actually buy an LCD. Above 40, in the 50 range, it's a half dozen one or the other, whether you're a bright room or not. Above 50, though, right now, the best value for your money is plasma. So if this was helpful, or if you have other questions, please don't hesitate to go to livinginhd.com, post your questions, I'll be happy to answer them, and if you have any comments, please do that as well.